Hey there, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel, and this is the reading called What Am I Doing Well? I just did a reading that I don't feel happy about, to be honest with you. And I'm just like, I just need some good news. I just need some good news. I just need some good news. I know the readings aren't personal, and but I just feel like I just need some good news. So, what am I doing well, right? Pick a number, and I shuffle cards off camera. We will just kind of, get some positivity going on today. Like, what are you doing well? Let's get some guidance on what you're doing well. I'll be starting with number 5. Hey, number 5s, welcome. What are you doing well? Let's find out what you're doing well. Okay, what are you doing well in? Like, what's a kudos for you? Okay, number 5. Hey, if you picked number 5, you're not a number, but you picked number 5. Express your love. What are you doing well? Rock bottom and balancing act. So even though you're probably in a place that you're just kind of like, fuck this place. okay. I think you're doing a really good job of being able to say fuck this place and maintaining that balance between your inner and outer world and how you see things that are going on for you. Like, yes, you're at rock bottom, but I feel like you're doing well in balancing the fact that you can only go up from here, right? Finding maybe even the humor in the situation. No, not necessarily. You're just kind of like finding the calm and peace in the situation. And I think you are kind of it's allowed you to open up and express yourself more freely, because again, things can't get any worse, or that type of vibe of like, I might as well. It's kind of like that mature thing that happens, like, as you get older, you just come into yourself, and it's easier for you to express yourself, express your love, but you're also expressing yourself from a place of love, from a place of not brutal honesty, but just authentic honesty. I don't think honesty has to be brutal. I saw something recently that really resonated with me, and if you are expressing yourself, you're maybe being appreciative of the people in your life who've helped you while you were at rock bottom, or while you are where you're at. And balance is in the middle here. I read for Libras on my channel. I am a Libra myself, and this card always kind of reminds me of that, the scales, balancing those scales. So even though there's some maybe tumultuous stuff going on in your life, like, you're balancing it pretty well. That's it. Like, you're doing well, okay? You're doing well in expressing yourself, expressing from a place of love, and this is a kudos to you. You're doing quite well. 10. Wow. Yeah, 10 and 11. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why is it crazy? It's like a succession of numbers. So yes, you've had rock bottom, but you're from this place, which number 10, by the way, I was about to say, is like an angel number completion. The 1 and the 0 mean something. You have damn 11 here. So, and also it being succession, it's like there's nowhere to go but up, and you're the book says this really great. It says you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. So you're seeing a call to change what you need to change, and you're doing that. Like, you're balancing out the changes that you need to change, and you're also kind of, it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but in a way that's like you're progressing. You know what I mean? You're moving through things. So the old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. It's funny because this is the rock bottom, down in the ground, like the lowest point you can go, and she's up in the sky, in the clouds. So you're rising up and you're doing well, okay? Thank you for watching. Good luck, and I hope to see you in the comments. You're doing well. You're doing well. I almost said you're doing well, Libra. If you're a Libra, you're doing well, Libra. But if you're not, whatever you are, like, you're doing well. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you for other videos. Good luck. Hey, number 4. What are you doing well in? What's going well? What are you doing well in? Right? Like, what's going well? What are you doing well in? Let's find out. Okay, number 4, you're concerning me a little bit. Like, what are you doing well in? And then I get balance, act in reverse. I promise you, I shuffled the cards. I get details. I get into the unknown and protection. Okay, in protection. And attraction and protection. What are you doing well? Okay, so quite possibly your world has been kind of throwing you for a loop. And it's probably why you're watching this video, to see what you are doing well, because you probably feel like you aren't. And you are going into an unknown place in your life. Into the unknown is not a joke. And you're kind of running blind. You're confused. You're just kind of like, okay, I don't, like, things are off balance. What I thought isn't what it is, and I just don't really know what to do here. Details talks about perfectionism, and how knowing is coming up to me. But the attraction card says something that really ties this message together. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And it's in reverse. So you're very aware of the situation that you're in that it is a funky type of space. And that's a good thing, right? To know that you're going into the unknown and to wonder what's really good for you. There is joy. Find the pleasure in not knowing. Find the peace, rather, in not knowing. Because this may not be a pleasurable situation for you right now. Find the peace in not knowing. Find peace in letting go of perfection. So, if you've been in a situation where your perfectionism has been challenged, look at that as a blessing in disguise. And it might be in deep disguise right now, depending on what's going on in your world. But look at that as a blessing in disguise to set you free from the shackles of perceived perception. Now you can be your full self and have the cards fall where they will. So overall, if you are a detailed-oriented person, this is your time to shine. This moment of imbalance in your life is your time to shine. To look at the finer details in the place that you're going into in your life right now, or whatever's coming up for you, in order to regain that balance. The balance card says something nice to wrap this up. It says, are you obsessed with... Oh, that's not what I was going to say, but are you obsessed with one thing, neglecting essential matters that require your attention? Adjust yourself to the conditions of your environment that you have no control over, and balance will come much more easily. So whatever's going on in your world, whatever discord this is, consider this reading something that's like your guidance led you here to pick this and kind of flash some warning, like, hey, look, a gentle kind of like, hey, look, there's some stuff going on that maybe you're not paying attention to the details of. And what you're doing well is to watch this video so you can pay attention to those things for you. Okie dokie. Good luck. Hit me up in the comments. Let's see what's going on with you. Until then, good luck. Your number 3 is what's going well for you. What's going well for you. I am going to shuffle off camera and be back with your reading about what's going well for you. Oh, okay. Okay, these are the cards that came out. Let your friends help you. Which is a bit confusing, because I'm not sure if it came out in the reverse or not. Home. Yay. And Gentle Gardener. Okay. Okay. So, something that you're doing well is probably weeding out who to really listen to. Weeding out who to really... learning who to really share your dreams to, and at what phase you're really feeling at home in yourself, as far as trusting yourself and trusting your dreams and your wishes and the moves that you're making. Not to say that you're not consulting people, but you're trusting more in your own heart, your own self, your own home, like your own being. You're trusting yourself a bit more and not allowing others to kind of crush your dreams and be weeds in your dream garden. So you're doing well with that. If that's the case, it's funny because the Gentle Gardener is here and she reminds you to take care of your garden. Now, if you're feeling at home in yourself and you've always delegated some other people to gas up your dreams, this is a gentle reminder for you to gas up your own dreams, for you to go in your own backyard and not hire some other help to come help you clean up, but to be an active participant in cleaning your own garden, and not relying on other people to do that for you. And maybe that's something that you are realizing, and you're feeling more at home in yourself to actually explore your own garden and feed it yourself, and take care of it for yourself in your own special way. So I love this card. This is the first card I ever drew from this deck. When I asked it, did I do the right thing by buying you? Like, is this the right move? And it said, yeah, welcome home, you're home. So welcome home, you're home. Just don't forget to check out the backyard and really dig the weeds out, and take care of yourself, take care of your home, take care of all of your home. Okay, that's what you're doing well. I think it's a gentle reminder for you to take care of all of your home, but that you are home, that you are home, and you are home. If that's the message you need to hear, you are home, and trust that. Okay, good luck. Oh, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, by the way. Or subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe. I love seeing those numbers go up. Okay? Anyway, a little validation there. But I'd love to see in the comments. Let me know what's going on with you. Good luck. Hey, number one, welcome. What are you doing well? What are you doing well? I shuffled the cards off camera because time is of the essence. Did not know this was the card I was gonna fucking get. Did I not know? And then a whole bunch of romance cards came out, and I was like, nah, I can't, like, just use my mouth channel, like, come through. Funny thing about this card is we're still bonding. So yes, this is your soulmate and Moonlight. So very interesting cards to get. What are you doing well? What are you doing well, number one? I feel like you found yourself. Okay? I feel like you found yourself after a while. You've found yourself in some way. Like, you've either found that your word means something to you, or you've really coming to your own. You've found yourself. And it feels fucking amazing. Like, it feels good. And that maybe you've really kind of found yourself, and it took a while. It was a bit of a lonely road, but you're enjoying. Like, there's a pleasure here. I get a lot of pleasure from this, and this card typically kind of feels like a lonely card. I don't know why. So to have these two together is kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with you, number one, but whatever it is, you're doing it right. I mean, you're doing it well. You have found yourself, and you are learning to trust yourself more. I feel like I am getting that. Like, you're learning to trust yourself more. You're learning to really heed your own words, your own feelings, your own intuition, and just going with your gut. Maybe you did something recently that was like, no, this is what I feel. And it was difficult, but you're like, no, like, this is, like, you stood up for yourself in some way, either to yourself or, like, inwardly or something. And that, like, in short, let me know what's going on with you, but I feel like you found yourself and are acting from that place more and more. That's beautiful. This is so passionate. Like, I'm feeling passion here. Let me know what's up with you. Let me know what's going on in your world. Let's talk. I'll see you in the comments. And until then, good luck. Keep your light on. Hey, number 7, honey, what are you doing well? What are you doing well? These cards came out. Dragon's Lair. Ghost Lands and Protection. And Express Your Love. The hell is going on here? I think, okay, in my mind, I feel like if you know what this means, then, man, you are in tune, honey. You have faced a part of your shadow, and you've faced it in a very loving way. Like, you realize that Your shadow is created from you protecting yourself, and you don't demonize it or vilify it like a lot of people do. This might be my reading. No, like you really you've expressed your love to the darker parts of you. You've sent the light of who you are to the darkness of who you are, and you've illuminated it, saying, I acknowledge you. I want to know you. I want to learn you. And you're trying to alchemize that and integrate that into the allness of who you are. Now, that's my read. Okay? I think that's what you've done. I feel like you've not necessarily conquered your demons, but you've made a home in getting to know them. You've put residence in your dragon's lair, in your shadow. You've made a home for your shadow selves, and you're like, hey, look, like, I'm not judging you from a place of love. I know that you are a part of me, and I know my guidance lives in my shadow also, because it is a part of me, and my inner guidance is a part of all of me. My shadow is a part of me, and therefore there is guidance in my shadow. And you've embraced that, you've acknowledged that, and you've made a friend of your inner demons, right? Like your inner darkness, it's a friend of yours now. You're maybe no longer living in the past or the future. You're living in the now and experiencing your experiences as they come. You're experiencing your shadow as it comes, like your light as it comes, and you're operating from a place of being trying to be all of who you are in your totality, and expressing your love for yourself, and you made the gesture to your shadow, and now you're moving forward with all of who you are, not just, ego light. So well done, fucking Jesus Christ, okay? I'd be so surprised if this was the number that I picked for myself, because it's, yeah, resonates. Yeah, that's what I have for you. So I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. I'd love for you to subscribe, so we can, continue building a relationship together. Congratulations, you're doing well. Keep your light on, and good luck. Hey Six, how you doing? Welcome to the reading. Welcome to your reading. This is what are you doing well, right? What are you doing well? What are you doing well? What are you doing well? We have the wishing well and protection. We have education and protection, and we have new love in the upright position. Okay. What are you doing well, number 6? What are you doing well? I feel like for you there's been a shift in perspective, a massive shift, like not a massive shift, but like a rude awakening of sorts, and you're settling into it and you are beginning again. Whenever I see new love, I feel like it's a begin again. Look, she is so flossy. Like, she's adorable, okay? She's like, hey, I got my bounty. All these little angels are like, you smell good, lady. Look at her feet. I've never seen those feet before. Anyway, she's about that life. She's looking down at what she's come from, and she's like, yeah, I know better now. I used to be out in these streets, and now I know better from all the lessons that I've learned, and this is what it is here. Like, I think like you've done either manifesting, or you thought you knew what you were doing, and maybe you did, but it's not serving you anymore. Your hubris, your pride, your stubbornness got in the way, especially energetically, and you've kind of surrendered and taken the pie in your face and been like, all right, I get it. I want to begin again, begin anew. And that's a good move for you. That's a really good move for you. I think you've learned. I mean, this guy comes up. It's like something about this bird. I forgot what I read, but it's a really good symbol. And even though this card is a card that I have issue with, I don't get her. This lady reminds me of, I know who this lady is, but she could be her, She made her wishes, and maybe they didn't come what she wanted, and she's like, I don't even know anymore what's going on in life. I thought I knew everything. I thought I was on top. Like, thought I knew how this whole thing worked, but maybe I don't. And with that kind of surrender and give, it leads to something new where you're like, I can begin again. I can not start from scratch, but like take what I know, take what's worked, and really kind of let go and allow things, and spend some time learning again, and just starting anew. She has a bit of a carefree attitude, so I feel like whatever like depths you were at, you're like F this, and like had a moment, and then you're like, all right, I'm free. Had your tantrum, and now you're like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Like, new love, new me. There's this beautiful line where it says, here it says, you can't demand the universe provide you with what you want. Unmet desires can burst into a destructive fire of obsession, and I feel like you did go into that fire. Step back, breathe, and take your attention away from what you want. Ask for instead what you need. And I feel like you've done that. I feel like you've had that transition between these two. I mean, this is telling that same story. It's so crazy, the cards that come up in form of guidance for what this is. I feel like you have done that. I feel like you're doing that, and I feel like you're doing well with that. You're relearning. You're doing well with that. Okay, like yes, there was some flubs, but you're doing well. You're on the right track. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. If you want to know a little bit more, you can look up those two cards and see what's up with you. Let me know what's going on with you in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love it if you followed so we can continue this, and let me know what. I don't know why I haven't said this for any of the others, but let me know what kind of video you'd like to see here. Probably should have said that at the beginning. Oh well. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, and keep your light on, okay? Good luck. Hey twos, your cards are beautiful. What are you doing well? Your cards are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Magic prayer. Into the unknown. She's my homegirl now. Like, she's got a little smile these days. Encouragement. Oh, yes. Oh, I feel it. Yay. And then the romance angels came up with a bunch of stuff. Getting to know each other very soon. Let go of control issues. Stay optimistic about your love life. And you deserve love. So, okay, so right off the bat, something I'm getting is, I mean, these cards feel really positive. There's no protection from the guidance cards, but I am getting the romance angels are kind of like, but hey, look, wait, like, yes, this talks about prayers being answered, okay? And this is about being encouraged. Now, I thought it was about going into the unknown, which is true, but the romance angels had something more specific to say for you. Well done on letting go of your control issues about whatever situation this is. It seems like it might be romantic. That maybe you had to let go of your perception of a certain romantic situation. And what you want is coming very soon. And this is supported by the magic prayer, because this magic prayer in this position basically says, like, your wish is answered. Like, your wish has been heard. So yay. And perhaps for your wish to be heard and for you to get what you've asked for, you kind of have to go through, obviously, the unknown. You have to explore certain lands without sight, without kind of knowing where to touch, but with feel. So be encouraged, because there is this idea that you're having about love. Stay optimistic about your love life is here, and you deserve love is here, but they're in reverse. So even though you've let go of control issues, there's a part of you that's kind of maybe going into blaming yourself over something, or not thinking that you deserve a certain thing. Like, stop, man. Don't, okay? Like, you're doing well. It might seem like things are in the shit right now, but like, stay encouraged. You're doing well, okay? Whatever you're wanting is coming very soon. Decide what it is, and in your decision to decide what it is, please add love for yourself. Like, you do deserve love. You stay optimistic about things. Whatever's happened, the guidance is good. It's like, it's really good. So whatever's happening might be happening for, your blessing. And I know that can be really hard to hear because, what the fuck? Like, why do I have to go through so much pain to have something good happen at the end? But sometimes if we look at our past, we see that, oh, I see where that played into things. So getting to know each other is here, right underneath this encouragement. So I'm not sure what that's about, but it does fit into the story of maybe you, and if this is a romantic situation, you letting go of control is you thinking that what you had was the best, or what your idea was the best, and whatever it is. And it's kind of like a beginning again, like getting to know each other now with these new conditions set on the board in the unknown. Getting to know each other in this unknown environment and area that's happening for you, because the highest good is, kind of sucks when you say it like that, but really everybody, like, that's the best for everybody. This is where your prayers have been heard and they will be answered, and you'll get what you need. And also kind of really talking about surrendering your wishes and desires to spirit and going into the unknown, but being encouraged by that, right? Because you do deserve love, and sometimes we function from old paradigms, old ideas, old instincts, which haven't been serving us, and shedding those things can be tough, but it's like it's a shedding for a good purpose. You don't want to let go of things that you've found comfort in, even though they weren't comfortable. So whatever the case is, like, you're doing well, you are letting go, you are doing, maybe going through a bit of a shedding and going into an unknown, and this, but you're maybe a little scared or something, I'm not sure, but whatever it is, like, be encouraged. You made the right move, you're going in the right direction. You're very much supported. You're very much supported here. Look at that rainbow, like God's promise. I love that. Like, that rainbow always makes me smile. And you've got little helpers here too on your way. And you got a bomb-ass dress. You got a bomb-ass outfit. Okay. I love that in these cards, both of these cards, there's no sight. You're kind of surrendering and feeling your way through it. So if that's what you're doing, more power to you, man. It's scary. It's very scary to do that. So you're doing well. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Yeah. Keep your light on. I'd love to hear from you in the comments if it so moves you. I would love to have you subscribe. That would be great. Until then, my lovely number 2 picker. Keep your light on, honey. Keep your light on, and good luck.